What up, salty crew, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a poke bowl. I think that's how you say it. Poke bowl? It's not poke bowl. It can't be. Poke bowl. Poke bowls have been all the craze these past couple of years, so I thought I would take a crack at it, but instead of using raw ahi tuna, I decided to make tomato tuna. Now, I'm not saying that it tastes 100% like actual tuna, it just is inspired by tuna, so it has a similar texture and a similar flavor, but it's not an exact replica of tuna. So don't expect that. So if you want to know how to make tomato tuna and a vegan poke bowl, just keep on watching. We're gonna start by making our vegan eel sauce, which is really easy to do yourself at home. So you're gonna need half a cup of sugar, half a cup of soy sauce or Bragg's liquid aminos, and half a cup of mirin, which is a Japanese sweet wine. And you're gonna let that simmer over medium heat. And you basically want it to reduce down to about 3/4 of a cup, and I'll show you the consistency that you're looking for. So when you're cooking sugar, a lot of it ends up on the side of whatever pot you're cooking it in or melting it in. And because we don't want it to taste like burnt sugar, we're going to take a wet pastry brush or paintbrush and damp the sides of the pan so that the burnt sugar doesn't build up on the pan and cause the liquid to taste weird or burnt. And you might have to do this a couple times while you're cooking it down. You know when it's done when the bubbles start to look like this, and the liquid coats the back of a spoon like so. And it will thicken even more once it's cooled. Now that we've made our eel sauce, we can go ahead and make our tomato tuna for our poke bowl. So for this, you're going to go ahead and trim 2 Roma tomatoes by cutting an X at the bottom and then carving out the stem at the top by just cutting a little circle around it. And then place your tomatoes in boiling water, and you can cook them for 1 to 2 minutes. The cooking time depends on the ripeness of your tomatoes, but basically you want them to look like this where the skin is slightly peeling. You don't want to overcook them or else they'll be too mushy. And then you can immediately put them in your ice bath. That stops the cooking process. And now it's time to peel them. So the little X's at the bottom make it really easy to peel. You're just going to take each of those little sections and peel them right off. It should be very easy. Then you're gonna cut your tomato in half and then in quarters. And then cut out the middle part with all the seeds and discard it because we won't need it. And then you can cut the tomato into bite-sized pieces so it resembles tuna. Once your tomatoes are all cut up and tuna-like, you can add in some Bragg's liquid aminos, about a tablespoon and a half, and then some of your eel sauce, a dash of rice vinegar, and some dried nori. Mix that together and marinate it in your fridge for up to 2 days. I think it tastes the best when it's been marinating for 2 whole days, but if you're the impatient type, you can do it for 1. Now it's time to make our poke bowl. So we're gonna take some rice and put it in a bowl. And then dress our tomato tuna with some vegan eel sauce, some seaweed salad, and mix that together and then set aside while we gather the rest of our ingredients. So along with the rice, I'm adding cucumber, shredded carrots, watermelon radish, avocado, pickled ginger, the tomato tuna, a drizzle of our eel sauce, some spicy mayo to go on top, which is just vegan mayo mixed with sriracha, sesame seeds, and I'm also adding these fried onions that go on top of green bean casserole for Thanksgiving. And most of the brands out there for these French fried onions are already vegan, so you don't have to worry about that. And to finish my bowl off, I'm gonna sprinkle on some scallions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit those thumbs. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that little red subscribe button down below so you don't miss a video. I've cut back to only one video a week because my life is crazy. But if you want to see more of me and what I do on a day-to-day basis, what I'm eating, what I'm into, then check me out on Instagram. I post a lot on my Instagram stories. And if I reach 2,000 followers on Instagram, I'm gonna do a live Q&A. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Don't forget to take care of yourself, eat good food, and I'll see you in the next one.